Hi friends, hope you're doing well. I'm Dr. Milind. So November session INICET is just around the corner. And one question that student face during this phase is how many questions to attempt. And I would also like to share a few tips to attempt the paper. So definitely it's a competitive exam. There is no definitive score that you have to cross. You just have to perform better than your competitors. So first of all, you should be aware of the marking scheme. This is very important. Every year, INICET, NEET, PG, NMC, they keep changing their rules. So before you start your exam, you get 10 minutes, and this will again be displayed that what will the type of questions, the time, and the marking scheme. So this was given in the brochure. So you'll get around 180 minutes to attempt the paper, total 200 questions. Objective type including multiple or single correct. So there will be some question which might have multiple correct. So be careful when you attempt those questions. Read questions carefully. Correct answer will give you plus 1 mark. Incorrect answer will deduct one third mark. If you keep any question marked for review or answer, that will not be taken during evaluation of your score. So don't keep any question marked for review. Make sure all the questions that you have attempted are green. So that shows that you have answered all the questions. Now, if you have seen my previous video, lot of students they will tie on the same percentile. So the tiebreaker criteria is the first criteria is the student who have less negative marks, and the second is older by age. So these are two things which we have to keep in mind. So going straight to our topic of discussion. So if you want to know directly what, sir, I don't want to waste time on this video. I just tell me the number that I want to attempt. So number is 175 to 185 is a good attempt. So minimum question that you should attempt is 175 to 185. So if I have to quote lot of toppers, like most of the toppers, they usually attempt 190. And when I say toppers, I mean the students who are in top 50 or top 100. Now, if you are someone who want to play safe and who is eyeing rank 200, like less than 200, I'd say go for more than 185. If you're someone who want to have rank between 200 to 1000, who is confident, okay, I have written a good paper and I don't want to take a lot of risk, 170 to 185 is a good attempt. In any case, whatever rank you desire between 1 to 1000, do not attempt less than 170 unless and until you are like sure of your 140, 150 questions. And that does not happen with, anyone. So do not attempt less than 170. That will definitely take you away from the competition. Now, a lot of students ask me that, why should I, if there is a negative marking, like one third is going to deduct, why I should not only mark confirmed answers? Like if I know 130, 120, I'm sure about them, I should mark them and rest of them I should not answer. I'll tell you why you should attempt more than 170 questions. See, clinical scenarios, we get a lot of clinical scenarios in exams, and sometimes there are the two options are correct, but sometimes the person who has set up the question, you don't know what is his specialty and what mindset that question had, the examiner had while setting the question. So that happens that there are some conflicts in some questions. Sometimes the reference material also, there are different values, that some values in some book there are like multiple standard references, and there will be different values given in different places. Also, sometimes we misread the question. Sometimes when we attempt a paper, while attempting paper, we're very sure that I know the answer and you have marked it. But when you come back, when you discuss with your friends, you realize, oh, I marked this question wrong, because sometimes you misread the question, and sometimes we misinterpret the idea behind the question. There is always a recall errors and confusion. Sometimes you are very confident, yeah, I know this is the answer, but when you come back, you check your notes, you realize, Arey, ye to, I did mistake. That happens. And the most important point, know the number your competitors are attempting. There is no number. It's not like out of 200, if you get 170, your seat is fixed. Your seat, your rank will depend on how your competitors perform. Even if you get like 120 out of 200, but if you have the maximum number, you will get selected. So the number of competitors you should know. Now AIMS does not reveal the total score. They don't tell how many questions people attempted and what was the marks. But I have one example for you. So this is a JIPMER 2018 results, and I had shown you in the previous video also. I have shown in the last session also. So this will help you to understand why you should attempt more questions. So look at this person who is rank 1. So he got, so JIPMER used to be 250 question paper. There will be 250 questions in JIPMER. So this rank 1 has attempted 156 question. He got 75 wrong. So he attempted total 231 questions. Then there are, if you go down this list, see there are multiple people, 138, and like correct responses 88 incorrect, 130 correct, 84 incorrect. So they, even the toppers got 84 incorrect. Can you believe, like the rank 2 got 62 incorrect, rank 3 got 91 questions incorrect. That means rank 3 did not know 91 questions. See, in aims we quote like lot of I understand, Jipmer used to be a little bit tougher side as compared to aims, but still the number of incorrects is quite high. So we don't understand, a lot of students say that out of 200 you get 180, 190. That does not happen. People as aims is not releasing the score, you will never know. But we have the example of Jipmer. So if you see that top rankers, usually they have attempted more than 210 to 220 questions out of 250. Even they know that they have a risk of getting a lot of wrongs. There are students who got 104 wrong, but they know that their competitors are going to attempt anyway more than 210, 210, 220. So that risk they are taking. If we move further, you will see these are the ranks between 90 to 100. So these people have also attempted more than 200 questions, a little bit on the lesser side. And as you move further on the rank list, see here you will see these are the people around 400. So they have tried to play a little bit of safe. So here you will see people attempting less than 200 questions. But see, having said that, it does not mean that if you attend more questions you'll get more mark. The accuracy is also important, but along with the accuracy you have to stay in the competition, you have to take that risk. So the what I want to tell you, that you have to attempt, take a good attempt. So lastly, INICT is a 50% preparation and 50% you attempt paper. A lot of students, they succumb to the pressure. They, chicken out in the exam room, and they panic a lot. And because of that, they give a lot of, do a lot of silly mistakes. So stay cool. Attempt your exam is also very important. Try to attempt more than 185. Do not, as I have said, 170 is a minimum attempt, but try to go for more than 185. Even if you can rule out one option, attempt that question. If you feel like, because your probability will become better, you have to just select the answer from remaining three. Don't overthink. Just because it's an ICT paper does not mean that it will always be fancy. And whenever you try to go for the answer, see what is more common. Like, diseases like TB and, malaria, dengue, these are chikungunya, these are more common in our scenario rather than any specific syndromes. So go for more logical response, and don't go for rare possibilities, like don't always think about rare possibilities. Don't be disheartened. Like, when I was giving my paper, I remember when I started my paper, 1 to 17 questions were tough, and I did not know any one of them. But always remember, I had this thing in my mind, I still have 180 questions more, and the remaining 180 questions were fine for me. So you don't have to give your 100% on each question. See, nobody can solve all 200 questions. There will be 150, 160 questions जिसमें आपको आपका पूरा दिमाग दौड़ाना है. Don't spend all your energy on 200 questions. Even, like, there will be some questions which you have never heard in your life. If you could keep, in your exam, if you keep staring at them, if you spend time on them, if you keep wasting time on this question, this will affect you. अगर नहीं पता, कभी नहीं सुना, छोड़ दो, आगे चलो, you will get better questions. So save your energy for these 150 to 160 questions. So guys, I'm sure you'll get a good rank this NCT, and we will definitely conduct interviews for the students to help. So I hope this video will help you. I wish you all the best and take care.